Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about the Disney Plus series Eyes of Wakanda, which I surprisingly thought it was pretty good. I had a good time with it. Now, I'm not sure if we have the whole season. Like, we got this 4 episode dump. I was going to say 4 issues. I'm looking at my comic books here. And so I'm not sure if we have like the first part of the season and then we're going to have a second part, or this is the whole thing. Now, in general, the 4 episodes were pretty great, but my favorite was the second one and then the third one. The first one, like, it's pretty good. Like, I like the concept, but I feel like they had to build it up a little bit better. Because let me explain myself. This is a anthology series, and they're going through the history of Wakanda, and they go pretty far back. Like, they go up to 2,000 years. Like, don't quote me on that, but they go way back. Now, everything revolves around the war dogs, which I thought they were called the White Wolves, but I guess that's in the comic books. I might be totally wrong. The thing is that they are Wakandan intelligence. Wakanda wants to stay completely isolated from the world, but they have to know what's going down. Now, spoilers, like, I'm not going to get in too deep into each one of the episodes, but I am going to touch on some stuff that might ruin the experience for someone who really wants to see this, because again, there are some really good surprises here. Now, in the first episode, we have one of these war dogs who has defected. He has decided to go rogue and basically creates a slave trade empire. Like, it's a really interesting idea. And now the Dora Milaje have sent out one of their agents to bring this guy in. And the whole conflict that we get, it's pretty interesting. Surprisingly, there's some really, really good action. It really reminds me of that short film that we got with Predator. It's not as bloody and gory, but there's a little bit of blood here. I was surprised, like, there's a couple of moments where the fighting is pretty brutal. But the thing is, like, maybe because this is like the episode I feel like it's the weakest, because when we get that first confrontation between this agent of the Dora Milaje and this rogue werewolf, they do not go into great detail into why he defected. Like, he just drops a couple of lines, and that's it. And even though he's a bad guy, like, his story has a lot of potential. So I felt like that was a wasted opportunity. So we get this final confrontation. This agent of the Dora Milaje takes this guy down. He gets killed. And a lot of his Wakandan weapons, like, they're on a ship, it sinks. Over time, are going to start surfacing across the world, and this is going to lead into each one of the episodes. And this agent of the Dora Milaje is going to join the werewolves and this whole secret organization. So the second episode is going to revolve around the Battle of Troy, which I was really surprised because I thought it was really awesome. Like, I already mentioned that I love that episode, but it was very well done. The third episode, we're actually going to get a Iron Fist, and the way that character is shown in the series, it's fantastic. Now, one of the few things that does not work for me in the series is that the Wakandan technology is way too advanced. And, like, we're going back 1,000 years and 500 years, and they already have, like, jets and stuff like that. And the thing is that you get to see Wakandan technology in the MCU in the present day, and you sort of ask yourself, like, what happened? Like, for 500 years, the technology was, like, stuck, or what happened? Because on that trajectory, Wakandans, I guess, would be like post-humans. Now, in the last episode, we have a situation where I totally thought they were dealing with a predator, and I thought to myself, oh my god, that would have been a awesome crossover. Because of the animation style and the way these stories are told throughout history really remind me of that Predator short movie. And we got pretty recently a miniseries where we had Black Panther go up against the Predator. It would have been epic to have that crossover. It would have been so, so, so cool. It's not. It's a Black Panther that came from the future, and they're dealing with this alien invasion that destroy everything on Earth. And, like, here's another wasted opportunity because you could have gone deep into the Marvel lore and used the Martians. But it's like these weird generic aliens that really remind me of the Sidri. But outside of that, I really enjoyed this show. Can't watch it with my little kid, like with my 13-year-old possibly, but with my 3-year-old, there's no chance. So I'm going to give this one a stupid score of 22. I thought it was good. It's worth watching. See you guys next time. Bye.